So yesterday I talked about how I was seriously considering self-publishing in my writer's block video, but I thought I'd take some time about why I'm really considering it. So yeah, let's jump into it, right? So really, it comes down to just a couple factors. First and foremost, you know, it's a financial decision, right? You can obviously make a lot more if you're doing this yourself. Now, um, obviously, it's definitely going to be challenging, and I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, the financial decision here is just pretty big, right? Um, Secondly, um, man, I feel like agents just are having a hard time kind of connecting with my material. I've said in previous videos before, I'm a step parent, so there's always a step parent element to my books, and then I always have Indian characters, right? It may be like your traditional story, but with Indian characters, and I don't know, for some reason I just feel like it's just not connecting with all of those elements, which again, like, I totally understand, right? I think I've talked about the Bookends YouTube channel on my videos before. If I haven't, then Bookends is a no, I have talked about it, yeah, but they're a literary agency, and they have a fantastic YouTube channel, and I'll link it down below. But they talk about how there's different seasons for agents, and some agents, they may pass on your work because it's just not fitting into their other. It's just not fitting into their portfolio because they have other stuff like it, right? And not maybe like it in the sense that, like, there's a step parent element with Indian characters, but they may already have romance or sci-fi or thrillers or whatever, right? um but yeah, just kind of hit and miss with agents because of maybe bad timing or whatever. Now, third, I mean, one, two, three, right? Third and finally, I just want a little bit more control over my novel, right? I feel like sometimes you can get lost in, like, the, well, this edit, that edit, blah blah blah, right? I just want to have, at the end of the day, control over my novel to say that, hey, this is the way I want to do it, and none of you are going to make the final decision for that. Um, and this is my work. I'm putting it out there, right? Now, I do want to focus on a couple of the hardships that's going to come with self-publishing potentially, right? And not that, or it's going to potentially come with self-publishing. It's going to be hard self-publishing, but if I go self-publishing route, these are the obstacles I'll face, obviously, which is I'm gonna have to do my own marketing, right? These videos are helping me market, obviously, but I'm gonna have, like, a dedicated marketing plan that I'll have to make and figure out exactly what I'm gonna do, right? TikTok is probably gonna be a huge factor of that. Shorts for here on YouTube are probably gonna be a huge factor on that. These items are going to have to be thought about. Secondly, like, I'll most likely create a publishing company. That way I'm not publishing it through my name, right? I could go my name, but you say that you're from a publishing company, so then that gives you a little bit more credit, right? You're not just kind of publishing under your own name, and then you're also the author, and again, just kind of gives you a better kind of stamp of approval. But again, because you're doing that, now you also have to do marketing for this publishing company, so that could also be like a reason why you maybe not want to create a publishing company just to self-publish. But you got to kind of look at it for yourself. Me personally, though, I would definitely create a publishing company for it. And then the other factor is you're also going to have more expenses, right? Because now you got to kind of front the costs on editing and your cover design. You're most likely Gotta pay a little bit more for the hardcovers, right? So maybe you go paperback only, right? There's a bunch of different ways to like help save on costs, but there's some costs that you're definitely just gonna have to absorb, right? Like I said, like those editing fees, right? Getting someone to do the design of the cover, right? Anyways, yeah, definitely considering self-publishing. You know, Honestly, I'm probably leaning more towards self-publishing than anything else, um, just because of my kind of spin with agents and kind of this back and forth, which I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of writers have dealt with as well, which is why self-publishing kind of had such a rise in popularity, right? And a lot of companies have made it easier to self-publish too, so that helps. But yeah, just a quick video for y'all. Appreciate y'all as well, and happy Friday. And yeah, over and out.